What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm Adi here with Jay.
What's up, guys?
And guys, you guys loved the format when Aryana took over. So we thought, why not disappoint y'all and have Sid take...
Yo,
Let's go, Sid. Give it up.
Siddy. Sid's been taking a lot of hits recently. And I really hope that this episode goes well for you. But
For you.
I really hope.
That's crazy. Sid?
No, I'm kidding. I knew you've done this before. Aman said this on call. He's done this before. Maybe the most out of all of us.
Yeah.
Funny thing is though that time it wasn't planned and it went smoothly.
Yeah.
Now that it is planned, I think it's...
No, not at all. I think it's going to be a
Not
great
at all.
episode. Last time you did it unplanned. It was fantastic.
You're a lucky girl and things will work out for you.
That reel was pretty funny actually. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so did my mom.
A lot of
You're
my friends sent that to me. They were like, "Oh, you're a lucky girl."
How sweet.
Friends. Big dog.
But I'll take the lead on this episode, and I have some stuff planned for us.
Let's crack it, bro.
There's some questions. There's a little game and a fun empty shelf thing.
Oh my god.
So, let me start up with the question. And the preface of this is that we all talk a lot about like working with each other. We're colleagues at HST.
Sure.
And we work out each other. We like each other. We have like good relationships. But we don't. No,
Everyone's like looking
He
at each
doesn't know
other.
the real tea.
But we haven't spoken that much, I feel, about our respective works. Like our day jobs.
Oh, okay.
On this, maybe we speak here and there, but I think, let me delve a little into that. So it's just something that I have been thinking about all you guys ka works, and I have questions.
You think about
Okay.
me? That's so
I
nice.
think about you a lot, Jay.
How sweet.
Sid, I want to say, I think we talk about our work quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think you don't talk about your work,
Yeah.
which is why he calls you an accountant and makes fun of all accountants. But I mean,
he's
that's
not an
Sid,
accountant.
right?
He works.
But I think when I
Yeah.
said
He does an office job.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I said you don't talk about it, I think like I have a few deeper things.
Okay.
Surface level, what you do, like, okay. You know.
So
Okay,
before
fine.
you get into that, why don't you tell us what your day-to-day looks like? What do you do?
Let me do it at the end of this. Now, let me
Sure, we'll catch
Yeah,
up.
it's-
It's
it's-
Sid's app, bro.
Relax,
It's Sid's
relax,
app.
bro.
It's Sid's app.
Gosh.
Okay, and Jay, since you were so touched that I think about you, I'll start with you, okay? No, bro. So you are working on the gym. We know that, and it's coming up, and like, all the luck to you, bro. I'm sure it's gonna be sick. But I've thought about this.
So sarcastic.
like.
I'm sure it's going to be great,
Gonna
bro.
be fucking fantastic,
Bro, I think you'll do a great job, Jay.
That's
Great. I think you'll do a great job.
Okay, no. But I've thought about this. Like, I know that that when it comes to training and when it comes to like everything about your field, you're insane. Like, you have all the knowledge, info, everything. I want to understand from you, what do you think about now that you're going to be running your own gym? What do you think about the other side of it? Like the more day-to-day tasks, the running a business task, the mundane things like, hiring, accounts, all those boring stuff. Like, I just want to know what you're thinking about that, about when it comes to running your gym now.
I guess when it comes to like the day-to-day of it,
Yeah.
I don't think any of it is mundane. I do mundane shit right now, and I don't feel like it's mundane. So I don't know. I haven't really given like too much negative thought to it.
I'm not saying it's negative.
But I would say that I'm ready, bro. Like I'm ready to kind of get out of my shell, get out of my comfort zone, because accounting is just not my fucking thing, to be very honest.
Yeah,
And I
that's
do
the
have
thing,
people
right?
helping me. Like,
Sure.
I mean, you'll help me as well, because
I get paid, yeah.
but yeah, I'm excited, bro. Like I'm like, bring it on. I honestly have no experience doing any of this stuff. I'm assuming a lot of it I'm gonna learn on the job.
Yeah.
And there's literally like, I can probably prepare, but nothing is gonna like brief me on the next 6 months or like the first 6 months of opening the gym. There's gonna be shit that's thrown at me that I've probably never seen before. But it was the same at my first setup. I'm sure, I mean, Aryana comes all the time. We have to deal with, there's so many different things that pop up that I have to deal with day to day that maybe I've never seen before. Some I've like experienced so many times. I'm just like, okay, this is what I have to do. So
You
just
also have a
collecting
full team this
experiences.
time that's
Yeah.
joining you.
Yeah,
So
of
they're
course.
obviously going to take on all of the responsibility you feel you can't handle.
Yeah. I have like full faith in that.
Like, where this comes from is a little while
No
ago.
shout outs.
Shout out Tanay. Shout
Yeah,
out
of course.
David.
Yo,
Come on, bro.
shout out my man Tanya. Shout out Divij, obviously.
Yeah.
But
He's not trying to get his.
It's actually like his team was like carrying him through it.
He's not trying to get his team poached, bro. He's not letting his secrets out, bro.
I'm trying to keep it on the DL, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I love my guys, and
sweet.
That also sounded sarcastic.
No, I do. I honestly would not have been able to get this far without them.
Yeah, of
Also,
course.
shout out my dad, who's been helping me the most. I think.
Shout out Jay's dad.
So yeah, it'll be fun, man.
Now, the
Be
thing
sick.
is, so a few years ago, I was working on a startup, and I'm not working on it now. It shut down, whatever.
Oh
But
my
at
God.
the time, like me and my co-founder, we used to talk like, when you're running your own thing, like you have to do like even the shittiest job, like you have to do it because it's your thing. Like it could be like the most mundane things. It could be like whatever, but it's just that because you're so invested, you're
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, for sure.
Like no matter what, it's your thing. You have to do it.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Like, I still do mundane. That's what I'm saying. I still do mundane shit. I'm not at all shying away from the shittiest job possible because it's still what I love to do. You know? So, yeah, for sure. 100%.
Nice man.
Greasing up the machines. You know what I'm saying?
Oiling
Wiping
up
down
the boys.
benches, cleaning the
Ah.
bathroom and stuff. Like, yeah, of course.
Cleaning the bathroom.
You're never gonna clean the bathroom, though.
You don't even
Why are
clean
you
the bathroom,
pretending?
yeah.
Okay, dude. I clean the bathroom right now. So, you know.
Eeks.
In
Sounded
like you know, yeah.
Sounded like
And bro, you
Sexual.
shout out your friends, right? You shout out Divij and
Tane.
Tanay.
Yeah.
Like, are you excited about working with them?
Yeah, I've been working with them for like the past 3 months. They're great. I've known Divij since I first started. Tane was a client of mine who became
Why you
one of
laughing?
my
I don't know. I'm not used to seeing Jay so serious, bro.
one of my
Why is
one of
it so
my
serious?
I don't know. I'm
no, but
answering the
it's sweet.
question.
It's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's sweet.
It's like you're being interviewed by Forbes.
Yeah, I know.
30 under 30.
What's in my that's GQ, right? What's in my
Yeah,
like,
what's
You're my
10 things I
30
can't
under
live
30.
without.
You're my 30 under 30.
Aww.
Thank
For
you.
you.
You're my 40 under 40.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
That's
cool.
how it works.
It'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm just looking forward to it, I guess.
Okay, Ali, let me ask you this, okay? So there was this thing that let's come to your work, and there's this thing that me and my friend were talking about once, where like you just think that most creative people, they love to do what they do, but sometimes you also love to not do what you do.
Okay.
Do you ever feel that?
What does that mean?
Like sometimes you don't always want to be making music. You don't always want to be around music. You
Yeah.
do want to,
Sometimes you need a holiday.
Yeah, for sure.
huh?
I mean, at some point, you got to live your life to continue writing about it. At some point, like you've exhausted the experiences you've already written about.
Like, do you-
need new perspective, and at that point, you don't feel like making music. So you go out, you live life, you want to do exciting things.
You get some experiences as well.
Yeah, even bad shit that happens to you
Yeah.
is like it feels more fun to make the music after that happens.
Do you find yourself going on like a creative hiatus? Like you're like, I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm just going to have experiences and
Yeah,
then
for
pile
sure.
them up.
For sure.
'Cause
I think
before this
right-
album was a lot of that.
Yeah, and then right after like my breakup, like I really wanted to feel every change
Yeah.
I was going through at that
Yeah.
point because I feel like that would make for interesting music.
Yeah.
And at that point, I didn't want to concern myself with making new music
Writing it right now.
immediately.
Yeah,
It was
for
just
sure.
like writing ideas.
And do like breakup music especially. Dude, the music industry is like built on fucking breakup music. Right?
Yeah, pretty
like
much.
isn't it like this?
So
Aren't those like the best songs are like breakups and then getting over someone and
Yeah.
whatever. I'm so sorry, Sid. I saw like this really cool thing. I think it was who came to India recently? Sting, right?
Yeah.
So Sting was like, I hate it when they don't make songs with like I hate it when they make songs without the bridge now. Like there's no bridge. There's
Yeah.
no bridges. And it kind of removes that storytelling aspect from the song of like, oh, my heart's broken and my lady done left me.
And then the bridge is
whatever.
usually the
And then-
time where they change.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then they come back and then they're just like, but it's fine. I'll be okay. And that's missing now
But
from
that's-
a lot of music.
That's
Like
because
the storytelling aspect. I get it, reels and
Yeah,
attention
it's the-
spans and stuff.
it's
I
the
get all of that.
TikTokification of music.
Yeah,
right?
I get all of that. I just feel like it's always cool when a story is brought out in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You know who's known for their bridges?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's actually a really good example of that, right? It's like all her songs are like weepy breakup songs, and then the bridge comes, and then it's like,
Yeah.
You
and
feel
then
like
it's
a
a
new
whole different.
person.
There's a whole
Yeah.
different mood to her
Sure.
after
It's
that.
a different
right?
arc. That's true.
Yeah.
I do want to say, Sid, to your point,
that.
like with creative people, often the creativity is so intrinsic that even if you're not being creative, you are. Like you can take a monkey to a banana store and you can't expect them to pick up peels. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like people are
that's-
going to do what they're
I've
going
heard,
to
I
do.
heard that one before. How that one?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel
You understand what I'm
Wait,
saying?
Yeah, I
right?
feel it. I
you
feel
take
that.
the monkey to the banana store.
Like if you take a monkey to a banana store,
He's not
you
gonna
can't
pick the peel.
expect it to pick the peels,
He's not gonna
right?
pick
Like it's
pick
gonna,
the peels means?
as it's gonna pick
He'll
the flesh.
eat
It's
the
gonna pick the
banana.
banana.
He's gonna
Yeah, right?
He's gonna pick the peels off the floor.
Right? You know what I'm
Sorry.
saying? Like you
Yeah.
can't expect
Oh.
someone who
I
has it.
wouldn't either.
But you're
not a monkey, bro.
Yeah.
What? You don't get
Good
it.
example.
What
Wouldn't
am I
either.
No, can you
Sorry, I'm
explain
sorry.
that? Like,
Bro, my point is that
No,
like,
no, everyone got it. You got it.
No, I'm with you also.
bro, like if I,
the monkey.
like you can't expect someone who's creative to not be creative. Like even if he's not being creative and he's on a break or whatever, like internally he's still
Yeah.
being creative. Like it
Your
exists.
mind's
yeah.
always working
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And the thing is, for you, like so much of your work is also associated with you.
Yeah.
Like for me, my work is separate. Like if I'm working in a traditional like some manufacturing industry, the product is not really me.
Yeah.
But for you, like your music is you, right?
Pretty much. Like it's the closest to authentic as you can get is through the music, right?
The closest. Say again. Sorry.
Nothing. Even I said something random only.
Dude, sometimes do you do that?
Closest to authentic you can get.
Do you do that sometimes in your profession? Dude, sometimes someone will ask me. I used to do this a lot when I was younger. Now I straight up say I don't know. I'll look that up. But like when I was younger, I just used to like give like any random answer about it for sure, just to seem like I knew what the fuck I was talking about. And now I'm just like, there's more power in like just
Yeah.
figuring it out. To be honest with
Or
you.
just being
No,
silent.
no,
Just don't give an answer.
Yeah.
no, he's
not
saying if he's
figuring it
asked,
out.
if he's asked a question.
Yeah,
Even
you
like we
can't
do these press interviews and all, they ask us some questions we haven't fucking thought about ever in our lives.
Dude,
we
had
make
this-
something up.
Yeah. Oh, yours was really. You want to talk about that?
Which one?
The one where we were doing an interview right now. I forget with who, and someone asked us like, "Hey, like in this world of cancel culture, how do you guys deal with talking about tricky, cancelable topics?" And I was like, "Fuck, I don't know." And they're just like, you know what? If you think of something that you think is cancelable, maybe take some time to reflect. And maybe if you know it's cancelled, maybe don't say that shit, you know? And I was just like, whoa. It's like, nice. I was like, nice. That was
It's
sick.
like his answer of the burden is on you.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Turn it
Classic,
on
huh?
them.
Great one, great
So,
one.
bro, the way I know Jay really fucked with that is because he told me about it later that day, bro. I was like, how's the interview? He's like, bro, the Chuck killed it, bro. That dude knows exactly
I
what to
texted
do.
him after. I'm like, she tried to get us, bro. Try to catch us slipping.
That's too good, bro.
But dude, you formed yesterday, right, at the Pickleball tournament, and one of my friends was over there, and she saw your entire performance. And she was saying that while you were good and the setup and all was great, but the crowd was just poor. Like, it was
Yeah.
damn bad, and
As
there
in,
were less
like-
people also. And
No one wanted to come watch Pickleball in the first place.
Really? How can you say that?
That's the truth.
Well, it's a
why are you
growing.
feeling, why are you feeling bad about?
Look, Aryana, it's a growing sport. Like you can't blame a hyena for laughing, bro. It's like it is what it is.
Guy, it
What
was,
are these
bro, it was
metaphors?
sick. It was really well produced. Even like the players and all were damn cool. The people who came were mostly like the team owners because it was more for like a celebrity kind of thing, and it was to be televised. So they
Yeah.
didn't really care to market it to people to come and watch. They used it like a set. So even our performance, like while it was on a massive stage, there was like 50 people in front of us, you know?
But I'm agreeing with Jay here, right? Like to me, it feels like you were planting seeds in the wrong season. Like it was just.
Shut the fuck
What do you
up.
mean?
These
No,
two
now
have
you're doing it
to-
intentionally.
These two have to-
No, it was the right place
Wrong
because
time.
it's the right place to be. It's a big stage. It's a big audience televised. It was just at the wrong time because it's gonna grow. It's like the first season of the IPL was obviously not as big as the 10th season of the
Hey,
IPL.
bro, we were there because we got paid.
But
No, I know.
Unless you love pickleball.
I love
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
do know what
bro.
you're talking
Yeah, I thought that was pretty great, bro.
There's
Okay.
something going on between
There's-
Jay and Aman
Hey,
today.
I'll say,
I think there's some
dal mein kuch
internal
kala
bet of
hai,
dropping like these metaphors in the rest of the
Do
episode.
they not make sense? Like
No,
what
they
else?
do.
Hey,
So then,
hey, I'll say, dal mein kuch kala hai. Huh?
Yeah.
Got it?
That's your
Got
metaphor.
it?
Original.
Okay. No, but that was the point of my question was that when you have like a crowd that throws you, that's not good enough, or like does that throw you off? Like, it's so hard to.
Yeah, like when I was alone, I used to perform alone, not with Dishan. Way harder because you're like just trying to communicate with them in some way.
Yeah.
Here, you can kind of talk to the person with you and just like call it out, be a little funny about it, talk about it. Yo, you know, there's such few people. Why don't we play some new songs, see if people dig it, and you can kind of break the tension like that. But when you're alone, it's mad hard, bro.
And sure, like, and it's like a snowball, right? Like the more nervous you get, the worse your performance is just like sort of snowball.
This felt like a sound check. Like I was
Yeah.
sound checking.
Yeah.
Same amount of people were there. You
Straight
know?
up. It's like the harder you scrub, the more the lather.
Just
It is what it
shut
is.
up.
But that's true, bro.
That is
The more
true.
hard work you put in, the greater the reward.
Something's
time.
going to be revealed in this episode later, guys.
No,
I'm
why?
predicting this right now. Aman's going to reveal it later.
Every time.
That's my
Every time.
prediction. But
It's like when you go to a psychic and she tells you the future.
You just don't seem to be getting the point.
anyway,
Yeah.
Aryana.
But I think giving her
you good?
her own like space has like nerfed her a little bit because she's like at home
Can
now.
I say something?
You know?
Yeah. Can I say something? Honestly, and please tell me in the comments if you agree. And don't tell me in the comments if you don't agree. I really think I have become the funniest member since we moved on the new studio. And Vin, tell me if you agree or not.
That's just
Yes, he said yes.
Bro, you know what's
No,
crazy,
no
bro?
way.
You know what's crazy? What I was literally just gonna say, we can't expect humor from Aryana because that's like trying to milk a bull, bro. You can't get something from someone when it's just not in there.
look.
No, what is going on?
Hey, I tell you what, that was fire,
doing,
bro.
right?
That was fucking fire.
Thank
I
you.
like that. I like that. You can't.
You just can't milk a bull.
You can't
You
milk
just
a
make
bull.
cow babies.
Yeah.
Sure, anyways, coming to Aryana.
Yeah.
Dude, you recently started your YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and it's obviously a big change from the usual career that you were on.
Yeah.
And you've given up like a salary-paying job
Yeah.
and all. I mean, I know HSC pays you really well, of course. Like,
Not at all, actually.
That's an established fact.
Not really well.
But no, but you left that, right? Do you ever feel insecurity of like leaving that, or you know, that little bit of, I don't know, are you ever worried about it?
Yeah, I was. When I left it, I was worried about it.
Huh.
But I was like, I can always go back to a full-time job if it doesn't work out. You know what I mean? It's not hard to get a job. Like, so
I-
if this doesn't work out, if I have no money in my bank account today, I'll just go and apply for a job and I'll get it.
I think that's what's stopping you from becoming the best YouTuber you can be. Get a face tat, then you'll be unemployable. And then you'll be like fucking number one, you know? Like,
You have a safety. You're walking with a safety.
you know what I mean?
What
what he's
safety
saying.
net am
Like,
I
have you not
working
heard like
with?
Post Malone? Like, he's just like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
come you have so many fucking outrageous like tats on your face? Like, I can't get a regular job after this. I have to make it, bro.
But I think your general
Sure.
point is that when you have a safety net, you always like you can't give
You
won't
won't
give you
work as
100%.
hard.
yeah, 100%.
But I mean,
I'm not saying I have a safety net. I'm just saying that if I'm doing this
Huh.
and like I left my job, which was my safety net, and now I'm doing what I'm doing and it's going really well, touch wood. But like, if tomorrow...
No,
it-
if tomorrow. Leave it at that.
So, okay.
Yeah.
And that's that.
It's going well.
It's going well.
going
It
well.
really is
Exactly,
going
yeah.
well.
So-
God bless. I have so
I like
much
that,
free
Jane.
time.
No
I'm
if tomorrow.
doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
living
Rocky 3,
life,
bro.
Earning the big bucks. It's all G.
I know the big bucks you're earning.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Oh, we're paying. Interesting. I mean,
that was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was really like.
I need a raise at HST, bro. I feel like I'm bringing the
I think
juice, I'm bringing the sauce, I'm bringing the masti, and
I think HST needs more money.
brought it to
bro.
the wrong house, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
you know what they say, huh?
What?
You can't go to a thief's house and expect to get out without your heart stolen. Those who get it.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, it was a thinker. But anyways,
What?
but now that you are now that you are.
I propose we bring the HR job back, bro. Like, both of you should be paying, bro, for this shit.
Dude, today you and Jay are doing some nonsense, some gochi going on.
Bro,
over
why are you
here.
squeezing my lemons, bro? Like, what have I done?
I'll literally
Do not-
squeeze your lemons,
No,
bro.
do not-
You drop one more
do
fucking
not
phrase.
squeeze his goddamn
See,
lemons, bro.
I'll tell you what's it. You can't plant mango seeds and expect an apple tree to grow.
Yo, that's
Right,
facts,
exactly,
low-key.
exactly. Like, you can't take a monkey to a banana
Okay,
store and
Uruguay.
expect it to be.
Alright, dude.
Dude, you get it now.
Yeah.
That's so true, bro. He's
Yeah.
fucking sons
You
of
can't
that
go for a
argument.
walk in a garden and expect
Oh yeah,
to see the ocean.
I'm not listening to any more of the phrases.
That was off the top of your head.
But I mean, okay. Coming back to my thing, which was I
You can't
generally.
open a book and expect to see pictures.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Aryana.
No, I was asking you. So we've had like earlier like other creators on the pod before, right? I think Karima, Sakshi, Naina, and everyone. And the one thing that they said was like it's also like hard being a woman and being a creator. I think just
Yeah.
in Bombay, like or in India, sorry, like the comments or whatever, people like saying nasty shit. Like,
Money-wise, it's way better, bro.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't
Inshallah,
I don't know
bro.
about that. But like, I'm just curious. Have you like faced that kind of like that rancid comments or like just nasty stuff? And does that affect you?
You know what? It doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Say
one
whatever
way or
you
the
want
other,
about
bro.
it.
But you know the truth is
Put
that
it down in the comments.
It's so true,
We're gonna
no,
cut
it-
this, huh, guys? Please.
It's so
Otherwise, they'll actually do it.
it's so true. It's so true what they say. Like, the people who matter don't mind, and the people who mind don't matter.
Dr.
Well said,
Seuss,
Dr.
baby, let's
Seuss,
go.
dude, yeah.
Woo!
And it's so true.
That's the first good one.
That's
we've
the
heard.
first good one that's come out.
I mean, that's Dr. Seuss, bro. Like,
Literally Dr. Seuss, bro.
I thought
Yeah.
squeezing your lemons was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But have you received a hate comment that resonated? Those are the worst ones when you feel like this is true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the silly, like the nasty things won't hurt, but the silliest things
Yeah,
will
it only
like
hurts.
pinch.
It only hurts when there's a little truth in it, like when you believe it. Like
But-
if someone's
Can I-
like, "Oh, she's looking a little chubby
but
today," and you're
can
like,
I-
"Oh fuck, I
oh
feel
my
like
God.
chubby." You know what I mean?
But can I ask you though, it's like, do you read comments in the hopes that you'll find something constructive? Any
You
of
know
you
what?
guys?
No, our
just
comment
love-
section is constructive at times. Like
Yeah.
even with our new setup and everything, like there's actually good feedback on like how to make
I think
something
YouTube.
look.
I do. You guys, we fuck with you guys so much. YouTube is great. Like,
YouTube
comments,
is
like-
usually like they hold you to a standard.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But like just in general, right? Like let's say Instagram comment. Let's say you post a reel or whatever and it gets
Yeah.
hate. Why read it in the first place?
I don't honestly, like on my Insta, whenever I post a reel, sometimes I like, and it goes like all my reels that I've done really well. Like once I posted this reel where I got a haircut for 6,000 rupees. I paid for this haircut, okay, and I thought it was amazing. But I ended the reel with, "Was it worth it? Tell me in the comments if it was worth
Oh,
it."
no.
And all the
Oh,
comments,
no.
like there's like 1,000 comments. No, not
That's
worth
good
it.
engagement,
Bad
though.
haircut. Get 250 rupees. Like, so like, and it was so funny, and I just look at it and laugh because I'm like, whatever I spent it, I got a viral reel. I did well.
Yeah,
I
they
got
are
a
the
haircut.
reason you
Yeah.
got it as well, right?
But that's the
Yeah,
thing,
bro.
like hate comments, like we get our fair share of hate comments on Instagram and on
Yeah.
YouTube, and honestly, like a lot of them are funny, a lot of them don't matter.
Yeah.
The ones that hurt are the ones that are like not trying to be hurtful.
Yeah.
Like the worst comment I've ever seen about myself was when someone said, "Bro, fuck looks. Even I want to date Aman now." What do you mean fuck looks, bro? What do you mean, bro?
I remember that.
What the fuck?
Great. That was
Was
great.
there any need for that? No, just keep it yourself, bro. That one's done, bro. That was like a year ago now, bro. Jeez, what the fuck?
really
It's stuck with me, bro. What do you mean fuck looks, bro?
Hey man, if it looks
You
like
really
milk and
carry
it froths
some,
like milk, it's probably oats.
Man, you really carrying some trauma from that one
Yeah,
comment,
really
right?
am, bro.
That's
a good
crazy.
one.
That was a good one. Come on now.
But yeah, the haters gonna hate, man.
Haters
Haters
gonna hate, bro.
man.
You just have to shake it off.
Shake it
Shake it
off.
off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
But you have been working on the documentary, right? And I think I remember once we had this conversation, and you said that like this is a stepping stone to something bigger, whether it's like making movies or
Yeah, I think so. I think what has happened with this documentary now is that like I've had it. I went and shot it 2 years ago, and then the year after that, I was working like 3 other jobs, right? And so then I was using all my creative energy, like I was on my day job from like Monday to Friday, and then Saturdays I was writing with like that producer, and then Sundays I would come here, and I was using every ounce of my creative energy that like when I wanted to do something for me in my free time, I was so like I was drained, bro. And then obviously I also was like physically drained and I ended up in the hospital. But bar all that, then like with this there was like so much back and forth and so many finicky things, and now like I'm at this position where we have these cuts, and it's like, because it's been with me for so long, it's like I need to change this, I need to change that, you know what I mean? Like it's something that I'm so proud of, that it's just like I wanted to be so perfect that we've gone back and forth, and like I'm hoping that I'll just, you know, run through it soon. Yeah.
I mean, that's good to know, but that wasn't my question though.
Sorry, what was the question?
What was the
That's
question?
my
Yeah.
question.
Oh.
My thing was that, like, what is the next step? Like this, so what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, when you, like someone who's starting into this field, you either then go down this route of like making more mainstream Bollywood, that kind of stuff, or you go down this path of like more indie, more like, you know, different kind of whatever, fit cinema or movies or stuff. So what is your thing?
I'd be grateful for any work I was given, right? Like my goal is to be a film director, but like I'm not going to sit here and pick and choose. Like right now, like the job I was working was like an opportunity for me to learn so much, and I did. And even with this documentary, like I never thought I would be making a documentary because I was always more interested in fiction. Like I wanted to do like narrative fiction work, but whatever, if like a good story is presented to me and I have the chance to work on it or make it in whatever capacity, I'm never going to say no. I think, you know, I'm grateful to be doing what I'm currently doing and even being given that opportunity, including the show, that like I can never, like I'm never going to like turn down or look down on an art form, especially if it's not like destructive or rude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's interesting because like you said that you write, I know like you're working on this documentary. I know you used to do slam poetry. You have
I did
your book.
once.
I mean, you're a creative guy, like, and you do a bunch of creative, like different sort of things. So I was in conversation with my friend the other day, and there's this phrase of like, jack of all trades but master of none is yet better than master of one.
I'm glad you finished it, man.
Yeah, and I think that's
that.
like, do you think that you're a jack of all trades?
No, I don't. I think there's a lot I can't do. And I think
That's
there's
exactly what a jack of all trades would say, bro.
true,
That's
so
such a
true.
jack of
No,
all trades.
because
answer,
I think
bro.
he's done slam
You
poetry.
can't call Usain Bolt and say he won't finish the race, you know.
But I think like Aditya is a jack of all trades. Because he shoots, he does music, he writes, he does all these things. Like I think all of us wear multiple hats. I don't think I'm a jack of all trades at all, because the trade is still creativity.
This guy, man, is so humble, so jack.
No, not even being.
So jack.
No, I'm being real, right? Like I think even Sid, you wear multiple hats.
Yeah,
Are you a jack
You're
of
an accountant, you're a podcaster.
You're a runner.
I think I'm the only guy who's an accountant and a podcaster. I don't think those two things. I'm not a very accountant to begin with.
Accountant, podcaster, runner, Casanova,
Hey.
menace to society, Sid.
Dude, I wonder which one of us would be the best at slam poetry.
Me.
Have you ever seen that 22 Jump Street?
I
It would be me.
nominate myself.
No, like if we give you
It
a
would be
random
me.
topic, like you've seen that 22 Jump Street, like this thing where he's like, Cynthia! Cynthia! Died for our Cynthias!
What is the
It was great, bro. I wonder if put on the
I think
spot it
you
would
would be the
like.
best, like funniest. I'd be the best poetry writer.
Man, she's delusional, man.
I'm telling you, bro, if you give
Fully
her
delusional.
if you give her enough space to run around with, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
I just
Yeah.
want to say
You
I
don't
want a
even
Kindle.
You can't throw a dog a bone and not expect it to chase it.
hey, but if you throw the you're right.
No one's thrown you
I like
anything.
that one. I like that one. That's true.
Yeah, in the early video, Aryana was cooped up in that little small
Yeah,
green
she
chair.
was like on it, bro.
Yeah, now she's
Yeah.
got the
You know?
double couch.
Like
Yeah.
she's lounging. You know, they say
Yeah.
never get too comfortable.
I'm too comfortable.
She's way too comfortable. Why don't you lie down as well at that point?
Do you think being a jack of all trades is a bad thing or a good thing?
No,
or-
not at all. I think you kind of have to be, bro. Because like you said, right? Like you want to be just. I mean, in my example,
I actually was talking to Abhishek about this recently, where I felt like it was a bad thing, where I wanted to be just a sick musician, and like people perceive me as like a podcaster, vlogger, musician, like all of these things, and we realized that it's cool being in like a space between, because then no one else can do that.
Yeah.
When you're doing so many different things that you immediately become specialized, because you're like, if someone wants a musician to come do a show, vlog it, podcast about it, everything, then they have no one else to call. Like you're the only person they can go to.
yeah, it puts you in a very unique position, bro. Because like you can't do any one job without being good at other aspects that come with it, right? Like you can't only be a good trainer. You have to
No,
be a
but
good
he's
business
talking
owner
about
as well.
different jobs only.
One of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite podcasts ever was How to Get Rich by Naval Ravikant. There's like a 3-hour podcast I highly recommend. And he says that the best way to like just be valued a lot for what you do is to specialize in a lot of different things.
Was he on Joe Rogan?
He was on
He
Joe
was,
Rogan
yeah.
once as well, yeah.
I saw that one.
But my point is, I think a lot of like all of us wear multiple hats, but we do it in like similar fields. Like I think everyone creative is like if you look at like Selena Gomez as an actor and a musician and a this and a that, like that's just become a consequence of reality, right? Like if you want to be a successful musician, you have to be good at social media.
Yeah.
Then I don't consider them as multiple trades in this
No,
this metaphor.
No, it is though.
But I think when like the metaphor is more about like
You're average at everything instead of being really good at one thing.
like Aditya is really good at being a modern day musician because he vlogs, he does it like when he gives you a reason to connect with him so that his music means more to you. Do you know what I'm saying? and like if like that's what he's good at.
It's part of the job.
Yeah, like
If
he's
tomorrow I was to start like a business,
Like
of
somehow you
some
as you said, you
sort,
want to start a pizza
for example,
store, right?
yeah. Then that would make me, if I do it as a jack, then I'll be a jack.
Yeah.
as well.
What?
As in like a jack of that as well.
You want to be a jack? Be a jack, guys.
so Sid, now we
Be a
get
master.
we now get to quiz you.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I was going to the next segment.
Do we have
Yeah.
questions for City?
What do you do?
Okay, actually,
I've said this on the show multiple
I'll
times.
speak a bit more in depth about it. So, it is real estate. It's part of the family business. We have a few projects and a few properties and estates in Bombay and near Bombay that I look after. So we have two projects that are going on in Bombay. Both are slum rehabilitation projects. What that means, to put it very simply, is that Bombay is a city with many slums. So there's a government scheme where you rehabilitate the people who live in slums in proper buildings and everything. And then when you do that, you get a certain benefit and you can create your own building and sell that. And
Sure.
So that's just the scheme that we do. And we have two projects of that. And then we have a couple of properties outside Bombay that help manage.
Sick.
I don't
Wait.
think it's
Yeah, I mean, it's
not
cool,
many
man.
follow-up questions to that.
It's cool.
But it's
No,
No, I mean-
I'm wondering. Yeah, for sure.
Construction generally is a pretty shady business, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say he looks after the projects. Huh? I get it.
No,
got
we
you.
know Sid. We know that he's morally upright.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But have
You
you
gotta have
ever?
one guy
Nice.
like that.
I
You're
always
not-
say you can't go to the jungle and not expect to meet some snakes.
Hey,
No, every single
that was
one of
good, that
yours
was good.
has been you can't do this and not expect this.
No, but that was good. That was good.
I mean, I
But that was-
found
that
a
was good.
format
I'm
that
going to
works,
predict. I think
yeah.
the thing is that these three at least, I don't know about Adi, but they want me to use a phrase like this at some point in this episode.
Not at all.
I think
No.
that's like what you're
No.
goading me to do, which I'm
Are
not
you-
going to do.
Which one do you like the best?
You can
though?
lead the horse to the well, but
You can't make it drink it.
Hey, you can't make
So
it.
see,
get
Adi's also
water for
used
you
one now,
and
so I
come
think
back.
that they're waiting for me to use one. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going
You
to give them
just did the jack
satisfaction.
of all trades one though. I feel.
Sid,
So.
so you
Very one.
let's talk about this. Do you think that like do you feel like real estate is an industry you need to be in?
No.
Or you want to be in? No.
Definitely not.
no.
So then how is it not tough to stay motivated?
You know what? The thing is, I think my motivation. Sorry, my motivation does not come from the thing that I want to make the best building in Bombay or I want to have like the sickest whatever project or whatever. I think
Sure.
it just comes from the fact that I'm supporting my dad.
Of course.
I'm giving him all the help that he would need and my dad and the extended family obviously. And that is motivation enough, I think.
Yeah, and I guess you have to.
Because when you don't have genuine motivation about the field, I think that's where I've drawn my motivation that this is the reason I'm in this space is for this. It's for the
Yeah.
family, is to see out whatever we've taken up, and eventually once everything is seen out, then I will nicely transition and away from this
You've
industry.
said this to
What
me
do
a
you
bunch
think?
of times
Yeah. What do you
where
think
you
you're
were
gonna
like,
transition into, man?
I had a different question, but sure.
Yeah. We can do that one
No,
after.
I mean since you've asked it already,
Yeah.
Definitely not. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll be honest. I don't know. I have some things in mind. I need to figure some stuff out, but I think it'll come to me. And I realized that I don't think I have a very expensive lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah.
That was my question.
Yeah.
You've told me this a bunch of times where you're like, when things are figured out, things are good,
Yeah.
you will transition out of
Yeah.
real estate. I was wondering, is there like a financial goal that it comes attached with that? Is it like a time period thing of like, I'm going to give this 3 more years, 4 more years? Do you
It's-
have those things in your
Yes,
head?
it's a not financial goal per se, but it's more like the responsibilities that you've taken up. You see them through.
But don't new ones keep
and-
getting added?
Yeah, but you don't take up new responsibilities.
Yeah?
Sure.
The thing with the construction, it's so like if I don't take up more projects,
Okay,
There's
that
What am I
no
gonna do?
project.
But like tomorrow, if the company
yeah.
takes up another project, then
Yeah.
you feel like a responsibility to your dad or whatever, then you'll feel like I
But
gotta do
then
this.
there will be a point where I'm like, okay, the company can take it up further, but I'm not involved in this, and that's the point
Okay, you're
Has
gonna
come.
like step away at
Sick.
that point.
Fair enough.
I'm glad, bro.
to have on record.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess you like you've been in it long enough, like you've grinded hard enough, right? Like you've like a kiss on the cheek and a slap on the booty can only get you so far.
That's
Like you have to keep
honestly,
grinding. Yeah, I don't know why this is so funny.
true.
That one's not good only.
No, it was
That's
good
the thing.
Bro, what are you talking
If it
about,
was
bro?
good, then
It's happening.
It'll
What do
only
you
get-
mean,
it'll only
bro?
get you so far, man.
Yeah, it
What
will.
do you mean by what do you mean? You said like 1500 fucking
You walk out-
first
you
in
walk out-
this
I do-
episode. How are you gonna ask me what do you mean?
Bro, I do this
Kiss
all
on
the
the
time.
cheek and snap on a booty. man. I've
I'm
heard him say
moving
that.
on from this, and we are a little short of time also, so I'm going to move on. I thought that we could have there's a segment that's not happened for a while. So let's do a little mini version of that. News with Sid.
I knew it was going to be
let's go.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
knew it was
man.
gonna be
That's
music.
a classic.
Yeah.
It's like the
There
first
were-
dude to
not
milk a
a lot
cow.
of
huh?
articles we've huh?
You know what they say, You know what they say? When you find your kink, you'll always have an orgasm.
Whoa, that was a good one, dude.
Thank you so
That
much.
was a good one.
Thank you so much.
I like that.
I say that all the time.
That was lit.
I've heard you say that. Man, mention that a few
Can
times
I
actually.
go on? You know this segment, like I bring up news articles and I have the crew react on it. So let's go. This I thought was really funny. Yeah.
Are you laughing?
It was really
A,
funny.
a Taiwanese artist designs a gun that collects tears, freezes them, and shoots it at the person who hurt.
Hot.
whoa.
I love that.
How did what?
There's this. Yeah.
It
there's
collects
this-
tears.
Like ice pellets, essentially.
How
I'm
does it
gonna-
collect the tears?
Gotta go like this.
I mean,
There's an image here if you want
you
to
gotta
see.
be pretty close to your enemy to go collect his tears.
Not
like
his.
that.
You
No, 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 no,
your
no.
tears.
Oh, your
No,
own
basically
tears.
the story is that there was this woman who was like depressed or something would have happened to her. So this artist designed a device that collected her tears and she used those tears as bullets to shoot back at the people who wronged her.
It like the it's
That's
basic.
cute. Do you think they were dating?
I don't know what they were doing.
And he was like, "Yo, your boss is bugging you. Let me shoot that bitch." You know, like,
Look at this. This is the image, guys.
oh, that's kind of
like it literally collects tears and flash freezes them into bullets.
It's cool. The idea is basically, you know how like when you're crying over someone, you feel like, oh, it's only hurting me, or I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting my tears. No, the tears aren't a waste because you can like hurt the person who caused the tears with them.
It's a bit intense to make a mention around that, but
I mean, it
and
doesn't
shoot
really.
them with those very tears.
You're obviously not killing them or something. It's a cool statement piece, right?
a lot
At
of
the very
inventions
least.
have come out of like just that need
Out of vengeance.
to help people.
Okay.
You know,
Tears are the best weapon. Tears are the best weapon.
Come on.
Moving on.
what
And this is something that
gaslighting 101?
we all saw the whole TikTok thing that happened recently, where in the US they banned it and then
Yeah.
they removed the ban and whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. But there is this thing that's going around that people are selling iPhones with TikTok downloaded on it for like a crazy amount.
Still,
I mean, it came back in 14 hours or 9 hours. or
No,
something.
but the thing is that if you
Can't download
deleted
it on
the
the
app,
app,
you
right,
can't
right,
download
right,
it
right,
again
right,
now.
right, right.
Oh.
You
So,
can't
so
download.
people who have iPhones with the TikTok apps are getting sold for like premium prices.
still you can't download it.
It's
No.
off the. So Trump gave them an extension. So it's off the App Store,
okay,
but it's the
okay.
servers are still functioning.
okay.
Many
Okay,
people
okay.
deleted it, so they can't re-download it again.
It was like that game also, the
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, yeah.
What was that?
Flappy Bird?
You remember Flappy Bird?
Viral game that again they discontinued for some. The guy who invented it just canned it. He was like, let's remove this off all app stores. And then some people deleted it or whatever, and the people who had it sold their phones for like
Yeah.
$1,000.
You
Really?
don't remember Flappy Bird? It was like when we were in school, like when
Yeah.
we were in the 7th grade or whatever.
Yeah, so he was probably not playing games on his phone.
He was probably at work.
Was it just set up for him to make an old person
And
joke?
then-
No,
Seriously,
like
job.
I'm being so genuine. It was like,
No,
it was like
It was in
all
2016
of you know
though.
Flappy
it
Bird,
was like,
right?
it was
You
like
should've known,
2015.
yeah.
So you must have been how old in
So what?
2015?
80.
No, like genuinely, you were not that
2015,
old.
nah, so like 9 years ago.
Yeah, so you were like what, 25?
23.
Yeah, you were probably not playing Flappy
23.
Bird.
No, bro. We were.
I remember that Doodle Jump. I remember that game. If
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very similar.
This
to
was
that.
like right out. This was literally when we were like 13, bro. You would have been like 19.
Flappy Bird was not when we were
Okay,
13.
whatever.
I
But yeah,
think
one of
it
these
was.
iPhones were listed on eBay for 43 crores.
What?
Whoa.
Fucking
Just
nuts,
listed,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, of course.
He listed anybody.
Okay. A Malaysian man launches a villain for hire service to boost hero status in front of partner.
That's
You know the stupid Bollywood
Ah,
tropes
that's
where you
cool. That's
hire
like-
someone?
That's cool, man.
So
That's
this guy actually went
cool.
and did it.
That's
And
lit.
for like $2,000 you can call this guy and he will like mess around with your girlfriend and then you can like hit them and punch them and whatever. And
That's too good, bro.
That's great. What a fucking gentleman, man. You know,
Yeah.
he's like,
I'm just thinking, as a girlfriend, then you find out later on that this was all a ruse. Like
but
that's
how will
quite.
you find out?
Means like I'm sure you'll find out. You'll watch an episode of HST, be like, I never thought my boyfriend could beat up someone.
Shout out our viewers in
Maybe this
KL,
one.
bro. If that happened to you, you better be asking
Might be
questions.
scammed.
Yeah.
But I don't know if someone did that, if like you were with a guy and someone did something
And
then he beat up the other person,
I would love it.
you would love it, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Of course.
You know, the
You need,
Malaysian
no?
man knows what he's up to.
Yeah.
Let's go near Malaysia. There's another news from South Korea, which is that an 81-year-old woman in South Korea just won like Miss South Korea.
Oh, lit.
And she's gonna be this almost on the
There's
second
no way this
oldest
happened.
contestant to ever take part in Miss Universe.
There's no way this happened.
Wow.
Can we see a picture?
South
Yeah.
Korea. I was just gonna shout out South Korea because you guys fucking killing it, but what the fuck?
That's amazing.
What is she just?
She a gilf, bro.
beautiful.
Oh, she does look old. How rude.
Come on, bro.
She does. I mean, like,
Oh my god, dude.
she is quite
There's like a
stunning.
talent category and stuff, right? Where you can
Just
score higher.
Relax. There's a bikini category also.
Wasted ass.
I mean, I'm like, yeah.
Hey, look,
Hey,
man.
she seems
That's
like a woman with
amazing.
poise and like
Look, man.
class.
Yo,
She has
Sid,
great grace
look, I
up
know
the
you're
wazoo.
searching for love, bro, but this isn't it, man. This is not it, dude.
A potential Miss Universe.
Nah, that's.
Your granny can get it, bro.
But
Oh,
anyways,
Lord.
power to her, man.
Yeah.
Power and strength. She's gonna need it.
And
Don't have to
time
climb
up.
up steps to get to the stage, dude.
Jesus
And,
ages.
That's wild, dude.
Alright, and lastly, I mean, we're done with the news with Sid.
What?
Yeah, a mini one, like just for.
Okay.
I don't
Do you
want
guys
to
have
do
any
that.
news articles? What about that deep seek thing that's been
Yeah, I've
happening?
been
man?
seeing your dream.
What's
about
this?
It's
that.
kind of fucked up, right?
China.
Oh,
China made like a
Crazy, bro.
China just like overnight came up with like a better chat GPT.
Yeah, it was
Well,
interesting.
And it's way cheaper.
It's
and
cheaper
way
per
better.
It's
apparently.
cheaper per token, and it's like as functional, and it's
And
like
better.
it's not better.
No.
It's just as functional, and they did it in much less time.
And with much less
But the
money.
thing is, like, if you ask it, so the Times of India had this article today that if you ask it questions about China, it'll not answer them. Like, it'll answer them very vaguely. Like, they asked, does China have freedom of speech? And then the answer was just China is an autonomous country with all the rights and blah blah blah. Some
Bro, listen, if I'm trying to
drivel
write
like
a
that.
fucking essay, I don't give a fuck about China. Like, if it works well, like, if it works well enough and I can use it for everything else, I don't give a fuck what's going on. What's going
for
on
the
up
China
there in
bit, you go to
bro.
ChatGPT, but for
like,
everything
that's
else, you go
fine.
there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Have you all seen Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
It's literally straight out of Silicon Valley. In Silicon Valley, there's this whole subplot where these guys create like open source internet or whatever, and then this guy to Jin Yang takes it back to China and is building the same thing, building Pied Piper in China with like Chinese students or whatever. And so it's like literally like that coming true. And also, I think all AI bots have some level of bias, right? Because if it was to be trained just entirely on the internet, most of the bots would be like racist and xenophobic and homophobic
And these Chinese guys were like kids, man. It's like a couple of kids in a fucking
no, they weren't
Yeah.
kids. They had a
Crazy,
lot of
bro.
funding. They had a huge.
But they were still kids.
Yeah, they
No,
can
no,
be
like,
young with
no,
money.
No,
how
as in
much
like they
money
weren't
they had,
kids. They were like Chinese men who got like a bunch of money from like a venture capital and then just used only Chinese students, like only guys who studied in China. Not like while they were in school, bro. Like Chinese graduates, sorry, to build this. They were
You just said China way too much in the
I thought,
last one.
you said China, so I just assumed they were like kids building like the chatbots.
like what? This was not like a operation out of someone's garage, bro. Like, this was like a.
I'd like to see it. I don't know.
Sure, but to end this episode, unless we have anything else you want to talk about, and you want to reveal something, Aman?
Yeah, basically, okay.
Yeah.
Jay and I wrote each other phrases to use. But then this motherfucker, and I kept on telling him, Jay, look at your phone. And he was like, I got it. Because he thought he had to use his own phrases, bro.
That's what I
And
thought,
so,
bro.
some of the ones he didn't use, okay? Let's reveal them. Okay. So these are the ones I wrote. You can't blame a hyena for laughing.
I used that one.
The harder you scrub, the greater you lather. If
That
it
is
looks
it.
like milk and frosts like milk, there's a chance it's made out of oat. You lose a part of you every day because if the eyes are the window into the soul, the butthole is the trash chute.
I couldn't remember that on short notice.
There's no way you're
I
using
could not
that
remember.
shit.
There was no
Little wordy, Aman. That was a little wordy.
There's no space for me.
And
to use
some
that.
loon had to be the first to milk a cow. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
And he said, "You can't milk a bull. Don't take the monkey to a banana saw and he wrote.
Y'all made it too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spread it out a bit.
Yeah.
And
I
too
think
many.
the
Too
monkey
many.
one was a good one.
Monkey one was a good
Because it
one.
was
Don't
out of
take the
nowhere
monkey
and
to a
then
banana
y'all
stand
made it
expert.
too much. I would say mine were amazing.
Yeah.
You're
yours were
squeezing
good.
my lemons.
You
The fact that
actually
you not
jumped
in on
in,
it
you
and
actually
you
jumped
did
in
it.
quite well.
I
Honestly,
just
gotta
want to be
say.
part of something.
Yeah, Jay's
Just include me,
Jay's
yeah?
the best one Jay wrote is
Crazy.
planting seeds in the wrong season. I think that's like a pretty good
That was a
one.
good one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Next
See,
time
and you-
include
and
me,
you-
huh,
and
guys?
the jig is up,
Hi,
guys.
hi. Next
But
time
okay.
include me.
Anyways, to
No
end
one
this
has
episode,
answered. That's crazy.
We will include you next time.
listening
I was just listening to Sid.
Thank you. So sorry, Sid.
one of our fans from Ahmedabad, Krishna Dubal. if I'm
Hey,
reading that
shout out
correctly.
Krishna, man.
I think it's
Uh,
Krishna.
Krishna.
Oh yeah, Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay.
She sent us this thing the other day. It came to like at my office, and I have no idea what it is. It just says, "Open it in one of the videos you shoot. Can't wait to see your reactions. I hope you like them all."
Oh my god.
Ooh. So let's get
Should be
Jay and
opening
Ozzy
fan-
to
And
it.
I don't know what this is. If it's not something that's great or anything, then
Anthrax?
don't blame me.
Let's keep it
Okay.
on that side of the room.
Suddenly
That's
now-
crazy.
Yeah, there's a baby in the room, bro. The audience still has the most of his life to live, bro.
Well,
Sid's done, he's out of
So
here.
do
I've done a
I.
good part of my life. I'm okay.
Oh, Sid.
Kidding.
No, it looks damn cute already.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
mean, I'm
not.
sure.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It's
Letters to all of us.
relax, bro, Aryana.
Oh.
I guess you were right.
Okay.
Wow.
There's a lot.
Wow,
if it's letters
pictures.
to all of us, I'm gonna look so stupid.
Oh my god, they're
It is
drawings.
letters to all of us.
Okay.
Wow. That's a pic of
Let's
me.
read the letter first.
It's quite long.
The HST boys. Hello everyone, I am Krishna and I am from Ahmedabad. I started watching the show almost 2 years ago and since then I've not skipped even a single episode. Since the end of 2023, I believe you guys were the only ones I watched on YouTube.
Wow.
I just want to say that the impact your friendship has on your audience is insane. You all don't even realize. That's why a small gift from my side to all of you. I really hope you like it. You all inspire me to follow my passion and do all the things I like and enjoy.
Hey, yo, shout
A
out
random
Krishna,
thought,
man.
but I love the fuel that Cole Mess was. I love the fact that Cole Mess was Jay's #1 song on
Yeah.
Spotify last year. And yes, Sid, I love reading the newsletters and going through all the recommendations from you guys. I would love if you organize a live show here in Ahmedabad, and I also can't wait to have coffee shots while playing coasters because Gujarat is a dry state. But cheers to all the new
damn.
beginnings, to a new studio, and some cool guests in the coming year. Lots
Oh,
of love,
shout out.
Krishna.
Sweet.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
That was
That's
great.
sweet.
We love
And
you,
Krishna
Krishna.
has sent us some amazing drawings. Krishna, we're going to add your Instagram handle here as well so people can go follow you. But here is yours, Aryana. You want to show Cam?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
So
nice.
cute.
Sid.
So sick, dude. And he put the show me the money as well. dude.
She.
Yours just has, oh,
He got the purse as well.
Show
That's
me that.
crazy,
That's
man.
crazy.
whoa, Nike photo shoot,
Oh man.
Jay.
Oh my god.
And then, of course, we have one that
How
Is
cute.
also
nice.
What does yours say at the background?
I love love.
What does yours say in the background?
Aw.
oh, there's some more
is-
intimate
Wow. Love
messages to each one of us.
That's so
What is
crazy. What does yours say in the back?
What do you mean?
Like, what is your text?
There's a
Good things take time, baby.
hey.
And his says shout out.
Oh,
I don't understand
hot.
now. Aman's thing. What is that?
I don't think she had nothing to
Yeah,
say
these
for me.
ones have some more personal notes for you guys.
Oh, not gonna read Sid's. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Krishna. This is so sweet.
Krishna, this is the best message ever.
We will definitely be coming to Ahmedabad. If there's any other cities that you guys want to see us in, we are planning a tour, so drop it down in the comments. Sid, thank you for organizing this episode. You did such a
Thank
good
you.
job.
Yes,
Great job, man.
You
I
know what
was-
this, so sorry before you end this, I just want to say what this last part reminded me of. You know in old YouTube, like YouTubers used to do unboxings of their PO box?
Yeah.
This is literally that.
Sick.
And it's such an honor to have been a part of that part of the internet, I feel. Thank you so much, Krishna.
That's
I
nice.
did.
That's sweet.
Should we
Yeah.
do a PO box vid?
Yes! That
Um,
means
we
people
get
have
a
to
lot of
send us
stuff?
things.
No, we should tell people send us things and we'll do like a big.
Sure.
Yeah,
we'll put an
definitely,
address in this
So
description.
I'll just say it like the newsletter. Subscribe to it also, and then the first newsletter that you get will have an address in it. Go wild.
Go wild.
Oh, wow,
So
guys.
we'll plan to do it this in about 2 weeks
Sure. Yeah.
or a
Yeah.
month or
2 weeks
whatever.
From,
So just
from this episode coming out.
just
Yeah.
send us all the cool things you want to send us, anything you think you want on camera, and
Yeah.
and we'll pick the best one to put on the shelf.
We'll see
Yeah.
you next week on the Having Said That show.
Late night fuck get a good grip, face like